Hello, welcome back to Lindseys Builds. So today it's very warm, very warm. Okay, nearly ended the stream then. Let's comment on one. So yeah, like I said, it's very warm here today. It's minging. It's the air is very thick and very humid. But it's 29 degrees as well, like it. So yeah. But we are expecting storms later, apparently. We'll see. Okay, so enough of that chit chat. Okay, so the main objective today is we're going to be carrying on with the eliminator. So yeah, immolator, that's better. So we're going to do that. Try and get a bit more together. Can't do no painting. It's just, it's just too warm. So yeah, so we'll try and get as many bits and pieces together as we can. You have to excuse the voice. Yeah, got a bit of laryngitis. So we got Apple in, and he says, "Hi Lindsay, trust the weather is better at your than at mine. Thick fog clinging to the coastline." Well, all I can say, Apple, you're better off with that, mate, than what you would be if you lived here. So David Markey says, "Afternoon, Lindsay." Afternoon, David Markey, and welcome in as well, Apple. And welcome in, David Markey. David Markey says, "Afternoon, folks." He also says, "Hello, Apple." David Markey says it's showery here in South Wales. Time to get the soap out. Yeah. You know, lack of water, get out in that rain, get washed. Yeah. Improvise. Alphonse says, "Hi, David Markey." So, yeah. So there's only 4 in at the moment. Don't expect a lot in, to be honest. But there is a watch back. So anybody can watch it anytime they like. So, yeah. So we'll go down camera. If I can find out which one it is. I think it's that one. There we go. So it's like I said, we're going to carry on with the immolator. So on the last episode, we got most of the actual hull together. This is just mocked up the top and this front, because on this front part, there's a weapon that comes out of here. And yeah, so I'm leaving these bits non-glued at the moment. I missed a bit of cleanup, so I'll have to do that. So that's the first thing we'll do. We'll do that little bit of cleanup there. So yeah, fortunately, I'm sorry I didn't stream yesterday. It was a very bad day. I ended up with 8 seizures yesterday through the heat. So yeah, so I do apologise, and I spent most of the day in bed, which was very uncomfortable. So I did see a bit there that wasn't cleaned, but yeah. So anyway, I do hope that you guys are all okay. So don't forget to button down the hatches if you live in Midlands later today, because there is a massive storm coming into the Midlands. We live just on the edge of it, so we will only probably get the tail end of it. So yeah, I reckon there's going to be up to 60-70 mile an hour winds as well with it. So just take care later on. Hopefully it will hit when you're all in bed tonight, so not during the day. Could end up with hailstones the size of Volkswagens. So if you've got a car sitting outside, cover the window screen up or something. Or put it away in the garage so you don't get smashed window screens. So yes. Okay, well, I can't see that bit. So that must have just been a piece of plastic hanging around. So put that to one side. I know we've got to stick a few bits on this, so we'll start with that. It's going to be right just there. There's a piece got to go here, a piece go there. They're like church headlights, if you know what I mean. Jeff Light and Jeff Maggie's in, and he says, good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon, Jeff and Maggie. Hope you're good. So I hope you can all hear me nice, loud and clear. So here we are. There's the bits on here. I think these are on here. 9 and 10. Yeah. So it's very too warm to do any painting, spraying or anything today. So maybe a little bit later when it cools off. So I will go to that side. David Markey says you're loud and clear. Thank you very much. Jeff Light says loud and clear. Thank you, Jeff. And Apple says, hi, Jeff, on your mini TV while Maggie is on the TV, MotoGP. Ooh, MotoGP. Nice. It's been a few years since I've watched any motorcycle racing, actually. I used to, I don't know whether ESPN, is that still on? You normally get that through Sky. I mean, I wouldn't know because I had most of my Sky channels switched off. I'm just back on Freeview now. So I find it's too expensive. She's watching motorbikes on the big TV. We all know Maggie's a bit of a petrol head. So, I see they started racing short circuit cars that normally race on ovals down at Lock Hill. That's good to see. Down in Scotland. Did watch a bit of that on YouTube actually. They're not using the whole of the circuit, but they're using the majority of it, which is pretty good. Okay. Captain Budgie Mama says, hi Lindsay in chat. Hi there, Tasha. Welcome in, my love. Jeff Light said, Maggie has a BT package. Oh, okay. Apple says, hi Tasha, for the second time today. Captain Budgie Mama says, hi Apple. Jeff Light says, hi Tasha. So everybody's saying their highs, which is nice. That's friendly. Okay, so we've got one that goes here. just there like that. I do like the design of this. I think it's quite smart. Injured Badger Mumma says, hi Jeff. David Markey says, hello Natasha. Crafting Badger Mumma says, hi David. Yeah, I understood that JC's not streaming today, so I thought I will jump in this slot here. Apple says, so Lindsay, how did the finger buffet go? He went okay, thank you, Apple. Majority of it got ate, and then the rest went in the bin the next day. I'd say a good 3/4 of it got eaten. So there wasn't much waste, nothing to make a song and dance about. So yeah, I was quite pleased actually. So that's those pieces on. So I wonder if we can stick these side skirt bits on, which is 24 and 25. These are like a mezz floor platforms. We'll see, we'll do a mock-up, whether I can glue them on now or have to do them later, depending how much it interferes with the painting process. Poor old dog today, she doesn't know where to lay. She keeps wandering around the house trying to find a nice cool spot. Jeff Light says the internet is struggling in some areas because of the heat. I'm not surprised, Jeff. Not surprised, mate. We're going to have to get some new sprue cutters or try and sharpen these ones. They're getting a bit blunt. We got our baby cakes in, our lovely baby cakes. And she says hello to the love doctor. All I can say is, hello, baby cakes. Nice to see you in my love. Very nice to see you. Jeff Light says, hi, baby cakes. Baby Cake says, hi, Jeff and Maggie. And Baby Cake says, hi, Apple. I've got to be careful what I'm taking in here because there's like some rivets. Baby Cake says, nice to be seen. Always, Baby Cakes. David Markey says, hello, DP. Baby Cake says, hi, David. So hopefully we don't get no interruptions today. Got 10 people in. Nice to see the 10 people in. Okay, so whether these are going to interfere with painting process, let's have a look. If they are, they'll have to stay to one side and actually I think we might actually, because it's like these two bits here that I need to paint, so I think it might be quite difficult if that part is there, but I might get away with it. Let me see when we get those side doors on. So we'll put these side doors on. So if I go to the side door part, wherever it is, okay, so it's 20 and 21. Okay, so 20 on first. Okay, so let's go on here. Bit more nice detail for it. So that's exciting. So like I said before, I'm so looking forward to painting this build. I love all the fantastic detail work in it. So don't forget, I am streaming tomorrow with Mr. Mark Spots. Yeah, that's the other side. Yeah, I think I'll do these separately because these are going to interfere quite a bit for the painting process. So we shall leave these off until it's time to put them on. So, excuse me. Okay, so we've got Mark's Hobbies in, and he says, hi, one and all. Welcome in, Mark's Hobbies. It's nice to see you. Right, what else can I put together? I'm only going to be here for about an hour and a half maximum. Depends how sore my throat gets through talking. I'm not going to put them on here either. So a lot of this is all like, I'll show you. These parts here. This is like 4, 5, 6 parts, but I need to prime them separately and then paint them separately, then join them together. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very hard to paint it when you've got these 3 pieces together. It'd be too hard. Well, I'd say it'd be almost impossible. So I'm going to have to paint all these bits separately, which is this piece here. So we'll try and do as much as we can. Can't do any of that. Okay, so I've got a choice of weapons here. So I think we will have these weapons. I think these ones here, which are these here, which actually comes onto this bit here, a bit like an anti-aircraft gun. So we'll put those on, I think. You can perhaps build this piece here too as well. That's separate. We can build these bits as well, but keep them off separately until time. And then you've got your smokers, they can go on at another time. So there won't be really that much to do on this session, to be honest with you. But we can build some little sub-assemblies here, then try and stretch the stream out to an hour. But 106 and 105. Okay, so we'll put these ones together first, 1879. going to be a lot of priming separately and painting separately than gluing them together. I just have to make sure that I don't ruin the paint when I glue. So that's 80 and 79. I'm not one of these that will build the whole tank and then try and paint it. It just does not work. And that's those two. So on. So I'll clean up points there. Catch the chop in a minute, guys. Let's just catch this chart. Okay, Mark's Baby Cake says hi, Mark. David Markey says hello, Mark. Mark's Hobby says hi, DP. Mark's Hobby says hi, David. Apple says morning, Monica. Apple says hi, Mark's Hobbies, and Baby Cake says hi, Apple. If you find the stream a bit boring, I do understand if you leave. Sunday disc is a bit better, this one. Mark's Hobby says hi, Apple. Right. Do a little mock-up. Not too bad. Just wait for them to dry a bit, then I can sun the joins in. So anyway, what you all up to? I know it's very early for baby cakes. Other than that, what have you guys been up to today? A little bit of a fitting issue here. Trying to put that together for a little while. Try and clamp it. Yeah. Do the other one. YouTube will be very quiet soon because people will be having their holidays in the next couple of weeks. Some have already gone. Facebook groups, they normally go quiet as well this time of year. So there's not always a lot of traffic in them. So then it ran and picks up around about late September. When everybody's finished grabbing those cheap flights and stuff, and towards the back end of the holiday seasons. No, this much would never get me on a free airplane. I've got TBG in. He says hi everyone, and Sir Rag. Sir Rag. Raggy's quite famous, isn't it? Apple says soon doing some shopping online, looking at a OLED 43 TV and an Xbox so that I can play Bladers Gate 3 with Celia, and I love. David Marcus says hello, James. Apple says hello, James. Hamish sends you a growl. Wow. Charlie says, oh, wow. Wow, wow. Just putting this tat along the edges just to smooth the edge out a bit. It's good for that, actually. And then you can sand it and get rid of the joint altogether. So that's those two little bits made. Okay, so we'll go to 106 and 105. It's on another sprue. I think it's this one. There we go. One 6 and 105. 5 alive. Do. So those two. Let's get these ones out as well for the other side. These are clean up. TBG says, hi Apple, Wolf to Lord Hamish. TBG says, hi Davey. Baby Cake says, hi James. And TBG says, hi Monica. Hi. So how many of you guys would like me to do a Lego stream? Because I bought 2 Lego builds. One is Darth Maul's Interceptor, and then the other one is the Millennium Falcon. Would you guys be up to watching it? Could be entertaining because you know how frustrated I get with Lego. Yeah, I bet you would. Baby Cakes. Yeah, Paul says Falcon. Yeah, Millennium Falcon. Yeah, Baby Cakes says I'd watch. Here to entertain you. Yeah, Baby Cakes is got face upside down there. Not sure what that one is. I'm not too on the gen where these faces are concerned. I know the laughing ones and sorrow ones. Right, let's get these together. Let's do a little test fit. See, there's one of these weapons, they actually go inside here like that. Like that. I'll actually probably put these in together, I think. I don't want that glue. It's probably a bit too much glue. I can see that squeezing out the sides. Just a little tad. So that goes up that way. Then that weapon goes in. Nowhere. So I can actually glue that in. So sure I'll get it the right way. So once it's glued, it's glued. So that's that one. So it goes like that. Then that big weapon goes in here. Let me try and put that frigging same one in. Blank. Let's make sure it fits. There we go. So it's two weapons built. So they'll be painted separately and dry brushed. So that's a couple of more bits. Let's move that over there. I had a choice of three weapons here. I like the big ones. Sounded so wrong, I did, didn't it? Right, well, we'll build this bit here, which is this bit. So we'll do this bit, kind of time we used. Not even done an hour yet. So 14 and 15. Entertain you. Definitely not on that screw. It'll be around here somewhere. Here it is. I found it. Number 14. Okay, so that's the top piece. No, that's the bottom bit. Into that. Well, another one the same, which is 15, which is this one. Apple says, does that emoji mean Monica has fallen out of her swing, secured to the ceiling and is upside down? Baby says, Apple, I hit the wrong button, but that was a good guess. Okay, so we've got Exploring Unseen says, hi guys, hi there, Exploring Unseen, welcome in. Baby Cake says, hi Unseen. Apple says, hi Exploring. Exploring says, hi DP with Baby Cakes. Right, what was I doing? It's going to be a bit stubborn to get this out. Okay, so a bit up is the bottom, a bit's the top. Okay. Here's some banging noises. Somebody's putting a new fence up. I was at it at 7 o'clock this morning. I think they're putting new fences all the way around the garden. All you could hear was that nail gun going and then like an air tool. So I'd imagine they're bolting it all to concrete posts, which you need around here. Okay. That's the top. Okay. So we need number 89. Yeah, 89. Exploring Unseen says hi, Apple. David Market says hello, Unseen. And Exploring says hi, David. Number was that 89? Might be on that screen. This is the one with the 80s on. Where is it? Seeking your phone. There it is. I found it, boss. I found it. Right. God, it's warm. We're going to get these heat waves every year. I think it's about time. We started having aircon put in houses. Okay. Just make sure I've done all the cleanup. Yeah, 87 and 88. Apple says, Monica, I was thinking along the lines of Muskin from the Lucifer TV show. Muskin. Jeff Light says, hi, Unseen. Exploring Unseen says, hi, Jeff. What did I say? Oh, 87 and 88. Don't look as though it's on this sprue. Sprue numbers are everywhere. I found it. Do 88 first. It's a very tiny little piece though. Okay. This will be a tweezer job to get this on. So on the right way. Oh. Goes that way. That's interesting. There we go. Paper Cake says, never seen it, Apple. Apple says, Monica, dial it up on YouTube, then lie back in bed and enjoy. Paper Cake says, will do, Apple. Must be something macabre. That's that piece done. That goes on front of the tank. It does. Well, I can see that bit now. I can get this bit while I can see it. Yeah, this bit fits. In a minute, I've got to join these two. Okay. Might be not too big for that to sit in there. Look at it. So here we go, here we go. Okay. It's not going to fit properly. Or is it? Might do. Let's see, shall we? Try and get this the right way up. There we go. Happy days, happy days. Right, that bit actually fits on the front here, lacquer saw. Look at that. A bit. Which is pretty cool. Very, very, very cool. So that's that bit. Yeah, so how are we doing for time? Let's see if there's anything else I can put together. We'll do 28, 27 and 26. That should be a repeat process actually. Or there might be just one of them. Yeah, it's only just one of them. And then the rest is just like individually painting, I think, by the look of this. Right, let's put this bit together. 28, 27. So I'm going to have to do a lot of priming, and then we can start painting, and start building it from the bottom upwards. It's 28. Then I need 26. It's hidings. Where are you hiding? It's probably not even on this bloody sprue. I'll say it was 26. Sprue numbers jump all over the place on this thing. Found it right over in this corner. Okay. Right. So that goes lacquer saw. The way around. And this is like some kind of bloody bazooka or something. And that goes in the end of the hole. Lacquer saw. want to bloody come out now. There we go. So that's another bit. Okay. So we're doing. See if we can find something else. Right, let's read a bit of chat. Jeff Light says, Maggie used to follow the TV series Lucifer. I think it's quite good. Apple says, now, Lindsay, as if I'd promote innuendo TV watching an innocent lass. What to do you take me for? Baby Kate says, innocent, laughing her head off. Baby Kate says, I mean, yeah, you're right, Apple. I am an angel. Yes. Notice I'm saying baby cakes. Apple says, that's what I heard from your neighbours, Monica, when going out clad in leathers. Leathers, eh? David Markey says, now was your fingers crossed saying that? Baby Cakes is laughing. She also says the rumours aren't true, Apple. Jeff Light says, there's one I used to watch with David Tennant playing Satan, another guy playing the Archangel, but I can't remember what it was called. Baby Cake says, okay, my friends, I'm off to Dreamland, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. See you soon. You take care, and you have a nice sleep, Baby Cakes. Apple says, good omens, Jeff. Jeff Light says, catch you later, Baby Cake. Sleep well, take care. Apple says, take care and sleep tight, Monica. Jeff Light says, that's the one, Apple. Thanks, Apple. Night, Baby Cakes. Take care. Right, so I am going to call it as well. So it's absolutely boiling up here. So we've got a few bits done. We've got these cut off and cleaned up. These go on the side here, just here. We've got these two doors on, cleaned up and put on. We've got this bazooka type thing made, which goes on the side here somewhere at the back. Sits in there somewhere like that, I think it does, according to the instructions. So then we've got these two main weapons built as well. So we've got this front bar made that goes onto the front of the tank like so. Goes on there like that. So that will look quite good once it's on. But it's like I said, I'm going to have to do a lot of priming now. And, well, I'm going to have to prime the whole lot. Some of it I'll have to do on the sprues. And then it's more or less making that, getting this all in primer, get the main coat paint on. And then I've got to put a weapon inside of here. And then it's got like a church bit that goes over the top of that. Then I've got to make this main part, which sits here, move them out of the way, which is this part here. But this is a lot of painting process and then putting it all together afterwards. Same with this piece here. This is like a figure with a bugle type thing. Got to build that and then paint that separately and then put on. Then you've got your smokers. I can get them together, ready to go on and get painted separately. This is the build up of this actual main weapon part. This is like the turret. There's like the figure to make, paint the figure, paint all the interior on here. Got to paint all that before I can start adding all these other bits here. These will have to be painted separately as well. So it's a bit, this part here is a bit like an Necron build. So yeah. And then there's like doing all this stained glass window as well. Going to use the Tamiya clear paints for this. And I shall do the outlines in black with one of those paint pens. And then I shall paint the actual colours, which are this on the stained window, which is this. But I shall do the colours from the inside of the stained glass window, not on the front. So this looks quite interesting. There's a lot of detail painting here. These I'm going to have to build separately and paint separately as well. So there is a lot of work here, more painting than anything else. It's just unbelievable, but I'm quite looking forward to it as well. So that'll be on the next session. Apple says, Roxy, get off Daddy's bed, as he's going back to it. Didn't even know she was on the bed. No, she's not even there. David Marcus says, Lady DP. Jeff Light says, Roxy says, no, procession is 9 parts of the law. Right. Yes. Try and kick her off of bed, she'll growl at you. Anyways. Right. Get the right camera. No, that's not the one. There we go. So, guys, thank you very much for coming in. Sorry there wasn't much progress done, but it's just like one of those things. So, like I said, it's a lot of individual painting and stuff like that. So, and then putting it together. So, I'm not one of these that's going to slap everything on it and then try and paint it afterwards, because it just doesn't work. So don't forget, we have the Sunday stream tomorrow, 2 p.m. till 4 p.m. It's me and Mr. Mark's Mods. Not sure how much of a panel we're going to get, but we'll see. Other than that, guys, yeah, thank you very much for coming in. Much obliged. And thank you to those in the background, watching in the background, that's not in the chat. And, if everyone can stick their thumbs up and everybody in the background can put their thumbs up, it'd be much appreciated. If you're not subscribed to my channel, take a look first before you decide. Have a scribble through the content. There is lots of different content in there. As like I say, I don't just build Warhammer, I do other stuff as well. And if you like what you see, give it a subscription, push the notification bell, and you will know when I go live or another video comes up. I must express, I don't do a lot of videos, mainly live stream, single live streams mainly. So, yeah. So, Apple says, good show as usual and good banter, folks. David Marcus says, thank you for a great stream. Jeff Light says, well, will be about Lindsay. Yeah, cool. Don't forget, there will be 2 Lego streams come up in the near future. One will be the Millennium Falcon and also the Darth Maul Interceptor. Nice. So we'll say goodbye. See you all soon. Bye-bye.